Good morning, St. Pius. I'm Cole Elling.
And I'm Gino Monachino.
Stay tuned because you're watching
The X Factor.
Today's saint of the day is St. Rose Philippine Dutcheson. St. Rose Philippine Dutcheson, a sister of the Society of Sacred Heart and French by birth, was an early missionary to the United States. There she and her sisters faced formidable difficulties, but finally settled in Missouri and built the first free school west of the Mississippi in the town of St. Charles.
Now let's head over to Joanna with the story on theater.
Hi, I'm Joanna Abbott, and I'm doing a story over theater.
How do you think the show went?
Yeah, I would say our show went really well. Everyone improved over the course of Tech Week and with each production as we went along.
Was there a good turnout?
There was a really good turnout Friday night. We expected a little more to come on opening night, but there wasn't as much, so you guys should come out and support next year.
Can you give us a summary over what the play was about?
So basically, it was a woman, and she had a record player, and as she was listening to the musical on the record player, the musical started to play out next to her. So the actual record, the musical that was playing out next to her, was about a showgirl who had to decide between marrying the love of her life or continuing to stay on the show. So it had to do with the musical that was playing out and the showgirl, but also kind of had tied back around the woman and her own story.
Hope you enjoyed this story over theater. Back to you.
Good stuff, thank you. And now let's head over to Brett with the story on Thanksgiving.
In the early 1600s, pilgrims came over to uncharted lands which they had no knowledge of. They were helped by the Indians to make crops, and they celebrated this by giving thanksgiving to God. They held a huge feast with the Indians and made friends with them. In 1863, Thanksgiving was made an official holiday by Abraham Lincoln and became an American holiday. Today we celebrate it with family and friends and come together to watch football and eat turkey. What are you thankful for?
So, Cole, what are you looking forward to?
Eating food.
Okay. Well, what kind of food?
Any food.
All of it?
Pumpkin pie, apple pie, ham, turkey, mashed potatoes, green beans,
All
gravy.
right. Lunch for today is cheeseburger.
Happy birthday today to Kyler Carroll and Anthony Ross. Happy birthday, guys.
Sports for tonight are JV and varsity girls basketball versus Pleasant Hill at St. Pius, starting at 6:30.
Well, Gino, I believe that's all.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you have a great break.
Yeah.
Gino, are you going to do anything special this break?
I'll probably be with you.
That's my boy.
Chop, chop, lollipop.
Chop, chop.